Guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do NOCTERRA issue 11 by Image Comics, made by Scott Snyder, Tony S. Daniel, and Marcelo Maiolo. Is that how you say it? Okay. I have a lot to say, and it's not going to be good. So let's dive in. Okay. So this whole structure is going to collapse because Piper, call sign Piper, also known as Billy McRae, has shut down the power. The light goes out. The creatures called Megas are going crazy, attacking the compound, and everybody is in screaming and in panicking, etc. But of course, like with every comic, it seems that this girl, this math magician, is that how you say it? So she says, and God, these people, man. Okay, now listen, I'm gonna talk about this. I'm sorry. In a convoy, everything has a specific role. In Sundog, Val is lead rig, M is our engineer, Bell is our armorer, Callie is our cook, and my name is Bailey McRae. Call sign Piper, and I'm our math magician. And she tells about her job. How she is, phrasing these words is just, hello, give me a Netflix deal, please. That's how it feels, this whole comic. And I was so disappointed because I liked it from the beginning a lot. And then it slowly changes to mostly insufferable. And she's still calling herself with the call sign. I'm almost 100% sure, that it's just another word for pronouns. Hey, my name is they, them. My name is she, her. Why did you need to call yourself another name the whole time through every fucking book? It's not important. Okay, let's move on with the story. So, the whole thing collapses, and it seems that they're having a fight with the enemy, and there are shades here, or changed people. I'm not sure if they're called shades. I guess so, but I forgot because I really don't care. And these guys are supposed to be the big bad guys, right? Strong, fast, sadistic, methodical, or whatever. But, they're getting their ass kicked by teenagers here. And so this bad guy here from the last issue says, hey, it looks like your big rematch with Bill will have to wait for another life, William. Kill him. And we have Bill here. And he says, sir, respectfully, he was promised that he, just do something. And then he says, well, I don't care what you think. You need to kill him right now. So, okay. So he points the guns at him and Bill smiles. And then, his chains are losing and, his cuffs. And then he shoots his employer, his commander, his captain, his whatever. And then he says, all right, asshole, no one to ring a bell. No dicks to get in between us. It's just you and me. Okay, I was surprised, but not in a good way, because there is no build-up to this. There's no build-up that he is annoyed with his employer or with the people that created him. There was nothing, just that he was promised something and that plan changed, and that is a good reason to kill him? It looks gruesomely cool, I must admit that. And the art looks very, very good. But besides that, the writing, it's, oh my God. So, okay, let's move on because there's more cringe stuff to come. So we see Val here. Val is, killing everybody, releasing smoke grenades. Again, these are these shades guys. They are, being killed off left and right by everybody. Nobody is killed from their side, from the good guy's side. These annoying people that you have absolutely no connection with. And these so-called enemy that was so threatening in all of these issues that's been building up to be the really bad guys, they are being taken care of like they are cattle in some kind of a farm, standing still, being picked off one by one. It's embarrassing. And the worst thing is, now look at this. Okay, you see this here. Okay. Now William says, what to cut off, your first bill? Are you really asking me, or is that a rhetorical question? All this stupid humor, and I think maybe your hand, the one that you used to cut me. So he picks up a TNT thingy or a bomb, shoves him in his face, makes a stupid joke. Oh well, why didn't you say so? You can have the old thing, and then it explodes. Again, it looks cool. He takes his arm with him, by the way, so he doesn't have a hand anymore. But again, there is no build-up. There's just, okay, these guys hate each other, but now they have the chance to really go at each other, having a fight, going back and forth, life and death situations. But no, just one page, and then it's all over. And that's the problem with modern comics nowadays. I showed you the Wraith of God from Aaron Lopresti, and there was a lot of cool action scenes going back and forth between the good guy and the bad guys building up, and there's a cool ending. But this is, hey, I want to kill you, and then it suddenly, the threat is gone because you killed him instantly. There's no cool action scenes. Well, yeah, it looks cool, but there's no build up. It seems like you have watched a television program or a TV series that you think, oh man, this is cool. And then the action scenes happens between the good guy and the bad guy. And then it's over. That's it. Okay, on to the next one. And then we have this incredibly stupid, annoying bullshit again with the black pages. Okay, then this happens. So Val says, okay, we need to get out of here before the megas come in. And, oh yeah, wait a minute. Okay, I was a little bit too quick because here, this is important, well, for me anyway. She says, Piper, how could you be so stupid? You're the only one who knows the coordinates to EOS. That's the place that they need to go, right? And she says, what are you talking about? What do you mean, what are you talking about? You are the only one that has the coordinates, so you need to stay alive. You need to go, stay in your convoy. You need to go drive away to EOS while we deal with the situation. So Piper in the last issue come here to quote-unquote save the day, but basically she put everyone in danger because of a stupid stunt. And that's what even Val, fortunately, that's the only good writing that I see here, acknowledges. Well, congrats, Piper. Now we're gonna all die here together as one fucking family. I like that. Putting her again in her place about her stupid fault, about the stupid decision. And so she says, okay, let's go. And then she wants to apologize and just don't, Piper. And then her boyfriend, Adam, why are you being a dick? Why are you being an asshole? Yeah, well, first of all, this is not the place and time to have that conversation. And then, okay, Blacktop Bill grabs M. I believe this is M. Of course, he's going to betray him. And she says, hey, Piper, tell me the coordinates to EOS, or rather to tell him, young Emery, so he can tell the shades with that little psychic connection of his. So basically, he reveals that he is still on board with the Dark Gods. He was afraid of them, but he lied to them. Basically, he's saying, hey, I know what the plans are from the Dark Gods, this creature called Nox. And, he basically, he says, when he comes to Earth or into our dimension, I want to be on his side, and he promised us, the world, etc. And you can be with us, leading us into this new epic reality or whatever. So tell me the location of EOS, he says. And but then this guy says, Piper says, no, fuck you, dude. And this guy says, okay, I'm going to tell you the coordinates because he doesn't want to die and he wants to live. So he gives them the Blacktop Bill the coordinates, and then Blacktop Bill says, no, okay, bye-bye, and he kills him. Again, this looks cool. This looks gruesome. I mean, people dying here actually in a surprising way. Although, again, too quick. But in this case, I don't care. I don't mind. Adam is not a real... Yeah, I don't know. It's just... I was happy for these two that they found each other, but now, I don't know. Doesn't matter. So Adam is dead. And then he needs to repeat it because, well, this guy M has a connection to, again, to these creatures. So Black Bill repeats it. These creatures hear it, and they're gonna flee. And there's a change in the air. So Piper says, we can all feel it happening. Everything in the room. Maybe everything on Earth. I don't know. This shift in the big math. Well, because the whole clue, the whole solution is a mathematical. It's math. They have to put it, I believe, in some kind of a machine to save the world. But now that the creatures know what the math is, something's big is going to happen. Not sure what, nor do I care. So everything explodes here. And then this happens. Okay, so you see that Bill has M, hostage. And then Val does this. She says, shut up, M, and duck. So he gets, fried. But that's not how flame works. You cannot duck instantly from him. Flame is wide. It spreads. It's not a sniper that hits one target. So, and from this distance, M here should be fried. So this is a really stupid decision that she's made. You could have taken him out in different ways, with a gun maybe, but you use flame. Extremely dangerous. Okay, cool decision. But he laughs, and then he gets, caught by these creatures on the sea. And so our quote-unquote heroes, they are not heroes. They are very annoying teenagers, except for Val, who's finally showing some balls, but also do stupid stuff. They said, they breached the walls, we need to get out. And M says, I just gave the location to the Shade King. I have doomed the world, and blah, blah, blah. And Piper says, it's not your fault. If anyone is responsible, it's me. Yes, it's you. It's your fault. Only your fault. And everything's crashing down. We see these creatures are coming. Valerie has a plan, but it's a stupid plan. So she's pushing the button here. Oh, this guy, he has an octopus on his head. Come on, guys. Laugh. He's an octopus on his head. Come on. Okay. So they are temporarily safe. And then they are, M is having, Piper has, oh, I'm so stupid. I did something wrong. I wanted to be like you. And I screwed up. But then Val, I don't know where she came up with this bullshit, but she says, I do what I do, so you don't have to, Piper. I'm not the one who can lay the groundwork for something new on the other side of this shit reality, but you are. So no, just stay who the fuck you are. No, absolutely not, because she's jeopardized the mission. A lot of people died unnecessary. You put everyone in danger. Please change your fucking behavior. Okay. So Val stays behind, and she says, give me some flash pops. And she has the brilliant idea that she is, distract these creatures with those flash pops or whatever. And M, like a 5-year-old child, says, do you promise? You promise you set the pops and then follow us out? And she says, I promise. And of course, he's not going to do that. And he's all, oh, Val, blah, blah, blah. And then she touches these creatures. I don't know why she's touching them. Is she about to get eaten? We don't know. But the whole thing explodes. Everybody leaves. On time, one is getting eaten. And then our quote-unquote not-so-heroes are here feeling bad about themselves. And then, again, Piper wants to say sorry. And then M says, out of nowhere, hey, did I tell you how I got infected by the shades? And tells his story. What the fuck, dude? What is this kind of bullshit? And then he says, the reason Val told you to stay behind is the same reason you couldn't do it. You're the good math, Piper. So basically he's praising her, just like Val did. That's the problem with these people. They're all praising everybody. They're never being called out except for, this time Val. But instead of, having the repercussions, getting shoved in her face, they all just pat her on the back and says, hey, Val, you did a good job. No, she doesn't. She screwed up and now people died. She needs to be punished. But she isn't, because she's important somehow. I don't know. It's just nothing makes sense. Okay. And then we have this whole Twitter Netflix speak because, again, we are being told who Piper is. Hey, I'm Piper. My name is Bailey McRae, call sign Piper. And this is our cook. And this is our blah, blah, blah. And it seems that M, this whiny brother of hers, he's now the leader of the pack. He's that whiny bitch who has no leader quality, is angsty all the time, he's crying all the time, he has no leading abilities, and somehow he is the leader of the pack. Doesn't make any sense at all. And by the way, Blacktop Bill says, yes, my lord, I hear you now, and I'm ready to evolve. Okay, so since when can people talk on the water? Doesn't make any sense. And this whole dialogue, I mean, just pause the video and read this dribble, please, because I have not the stomach anymore to go through this terrible writing. Nobody talks like that. So, and then we have this. So they are giving the pep talk again, and he says, hey, Sunfoy dogs, what's our goal? To save the fucking world. You're goddamn right. Now let's go do it. What is this? Is this American football or something that people are just cheering from the sidelines and having these things waving all the time and saying, let's go convoy, let's go convoy. What this is and then this happens. So we have a 2 double spread page for only this here. That could have easily been, half, maybe 1 page, but no, okay. And Val is now turned into to a shade, and that's the end. Yes, this is garbage, pure garbage. I talked a while about what is more important, good art or good writing. I have a lot of comics like this, has great, fantastic art, great colors, great quality, but writing is shit. And I'm noticing that more and more and more. Good writing is the way. I take less art with good writing any day of the week than this atrocity that lies before me. So I thought to myself, this is, I said to you last time, I'm not going to buy issue 12 or 13 and 14. So I'm going to stop with the series. So I looked it up online, and there is no 12 and 13 or 14 because it is over for this arc. So I believe this whole team is coming back in another volume or something, repeatedly to repeat going on with the story. So I checked it, I Googled it a little bit, couldn't find anything. But what I did find is that it was a Kickstarter project. So this is a Kickstarter project. Everybody got the books, and then they made a deal with Image, I guess. And then this is the complete arc. So I'm not sure what comes next, if there is anything. And if this is really the ending, this is probably the worst ending ever in a comic book. This is shit. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm happy I'm not reviewing this dribble anymore. God, I hate this comic. Bye-bye.